Here's what I want to say. For those of you experiencing anxiety, and I've always had, I think as Jews, we probably have low grade anxiety from birth, but when it gets elevated, I feel your pain. And anybody who has tips and tricks, I don't want to have to go take
You want to backtrack a little bit for our audience? You've been having a little bit of.
I think what was my first maybe anxiety attack. I don't know, but it's the breathing. I remember there was a summer when we were moving back to New York and I couldn't swallow. I had to do liquids for a while. Can I show you the new shades I got?
Yeah. Whoa.
Are we feeling them? Yeah, they're Jacques Marie
Straws. Whatever.
Exactly.
We'll get into it with Thomas.
Okay.
It's a luxe, expensive, cool brand, very chic.
Apparently, they're limited made. So when you get the card, oh, I wish I had it with me, but it's
beep beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep?
But it's $197 out of 300. Anyway, shout out
I was just gonna say it wasn't $197, everybody.
No, it was not. But my girl at La Garçon, she hooked me up. Yeah, she hooked me up.
I like that. Do you have any glasses with purple violet lenses?
No, this is new for me. And the shape is a little new. Here's the thing, I tried on the Kate Oliver Peoples glasses. No, not for my face. I'm not Kendall Jenner strolling the streets.
Who just walked the show yesterday, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kate. We're talking to Thomas. This episode will air next Friday, and it is New York Fashion Week.
Here's what I'll say to that. I can't speak to the shows itself. But the energy in the city is on another level. When you're uptown, you can barely walk on the sidewalks. It's insane.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Like that.
Imagine if I could just meet you in real life. Oh.
Welcome back to Hustle and Schmear, where pastrami meets Prada, deli meets Dior, and Schmear meets Chanel. I'm Jason Salstein.
And I'm Liz Cohen. Today we're diving into the world of luxury fashion with a man who knows more about couture than most people know about their own families.
Oh, I like that. Not just dressing the crowd, he's creating walking works of art. From Saks to Hirschleifers, he styled VIPs, royalty, celebs, power players, and probably a few people who have more than one black card. But do you even need more than one? With Thomas, you probably do.
Please welcome the ultimate closet whisperer, the style therapist you never knew you needed, Thomas Kissell.
Hi, guys. You need as many black cards as you can get.
I don't need any. It's too much.
She has a problem, and I only think that it will become more of a problem with you right now.
I'm here.
Wait, before we get started, though, what's your coffee order?
So
you look light.
My go-to would be a caramel latte. Caramel latte, regular milk.
Okay.
From this one is from Bean and Bean. It's like a little cafe around the corner. It's good.
I love it. Are you doing ice normally? Because I'm an ice year-round girl.
I'm an ice year-round, but I've been reading traditional Chinese medicine, and it says that the ice is not good for your inner fire. So I might be converted. But for now, we're doing iced.
Okay, good. Me too.
So where does this podcast find you, Mr. Kissell?
Well, I did find me in the middle of an anxiety attack, but you guys brought me down. And I'm better. And
wow.
This is so on topic. Can I ask you, what does an anxiety attack feel like for you? Because I feel like I just had I always have a low grade anxiety, but I feel like I just had my first
an anxiety attack is when my low grade constant anxiety bumps up a notch.
Yes.
It's like,
and do you feel
hey, I'm here. I'm like, I know you're there. You don't have to remind me.
Right.
Have you ever tried one of these, Thomas?
We're into the calming oils, calm flower essences.
Okay.
Put it in my water and I drink it next to my coffee so I get energy and calm at the same time.
The first question I want to ask you is, do you call yourself a personal shopper or a stylist? What title fits you best?
I would say it's definitely more of a personal shopper because since I started social media, it's definitely more of, I just saw that bag you posted. Do you have one left? Do you have those shoes that you posted earlier in a 9? So I'm really doing items. But once the client becomes a repeat client and I get to know them, I'm like, okay, she got this shoe, she got that shoe, this bag, this is her. Then we move into the clothes and the wardrobe. So it's a bit of both, but it's definitely more shopping for people. And then if there's specific events, styling them for the event or once or twice a year doing their closet.
Also, what you're showing is very curate. I mean, you're curating what you're highlighting, and
Yeah.
it's so
We should get into who you are. Who are you? Where are you from? And why did I call you to come on to this pod?
Oh my God, the pressure. So, you know what? No, now that we're like in it, I'm feeling better. So
okay. Good.
I mean, if I don't know if Jason told you, but we originally met through the Kingdom in
I
Kalamazoo.
heard.
I was
Yeah.
in love with LA at that time. I probably annoyed the shit out of him because every like couple weeks when something would happen in New York that I didn't like, I'd be like, Jason, could I still come out to, he'd be like, yeah, bro, like you have to decide like what's best for you. Do you want to live?
David and I would be like, I can't believe he's writing to us. We're nobodies and he's interested. But we kept on hearing that he wanted to possibly move to LA and change his
He was really trying to life coach me. He was like, you have to look at your life. Do you want that New York like fast paced life? He was like, it's slower paced, more chill, relaxed out here. You're welcome anytime if that's what you want. You have to decide.
Where are you from originally and how did you get into fashion and styling?
So I guess I'm gonna be really honest, right? Just
Yeah.
okay. Can I say I grew up poor?
Absolutely.
So I'm from Philly, born and raised originally. I grew up poor, but like not so poor to where we didn't have things on birthdays and things like that. My parents still tried to do what they could. It was not in this realm at all, not adjacent to this realm, not even seeing it over there, like in
Right.
distance. It was not there at all. Never pictured this for myself at all. I grew up in Philly. I went to school for computers, information technology.
Oh, wow.
I was in high school and I swore I was going to be a hacker and a computer programmer, and I was reading Harry Potter every day, writing my own book on the side.
I love that.
It was not this at all. And then
I love Harry Potter, Wingardium Leviosa.
yeah,
Continue.
that was my favorite. I got my first job out of college in information technology. Oh, here's my cat, by the way.
Oh.
Feels very Sabrina and Hocus Pocus.
Oh, yeah.
Do I feel a little magical? Okay, we're bringing the magic. I had my first job doing information technology. I got fired, and I'll say I got fired for using the computer for personal reasons during work time. I was on Facebook while I was working. I really think they just wanted a reason.
That sounds like they were fishing.
I guess that at that point I started to express my fashion, and all I was doing was cuffing the bottom of my jeans. Or at that for them was
Too much.
That was too much. While I was on Facebook, I saw this guy post about how he made his rent and his car payment in one day from getting this $40,000 sale at Nordstrom. And I was like, well, shit, it takes me all month to like barely make one of those. So I applied to Nordstrom as a stock person and went to the interview. The lady was like, are you sure you want to be in stock? Like, you're dressed really cool. Like, do you want to be in sales? I was like, yeah, I want to be in sales. But, you know, nowadays you have to apply online. I just applied for whatever I saw. She's like, oh, no, you're going to be in sales. So
Oh, I love
she put me in sales. I started in like the rail in Nordstrom where they sell jeans and stuff like that.
Yep.
One door closes, another one opens.
One door closed and the next one opened, and it really was meant to be. So it started at Nordstrom selling jeans. And
Yeah.
Nordstrom is where I learned like customer service. They're huge customer service. This guy tried to bring back like car tires, and the guy tried to bring these tires back, and he wheeled them into, and I'm looking over and I'm like, what is this guy doing? He's going to wheel them out to his car. He comes back, wants to return them. And I'm sitting there like, oh, sir, we don't even sell tires. My manager made me take these tires back and just create a price and give him the money. So that was where I learned customers always right. Thank you notes. They made us write 10 thank you notes. The manager had to check them every day. Then here's where it skyrocketed. I met this one lady. Have you guys ever heard of Amoroso rolls? Any hoagie or any cheesesteak that you get is an Amoroso roll. It's on an Amoroso roll. So I met the founder of that's wife at Nordstrom when I got promoted to personal stylist. She also shopped at Saks. And then one day I got a call from Saks. Jason remembers the Saks days. And they were like, hey, we have a lot of clients here that are talking about you all the time. Would you ever consider coming to take a tour of the store? So long story short, I went, I took a tour of the store. I had this feeling in my gut when I left Saks. I was like, do it. Took the job, went to Saks, thought all my clients from Nordstrom were going to follow me. I was going to have a line out the door. Nobody followed me. I went from selling jeans in Nordstrom to personal shopper. You know, those stylists, you can go in, there's no fee.
Yeah.
Shop for you, Nordstrom. I was one of those. Then went to the Fifth Avenue Club, got promoted in Saks, started there, thought I was going to have all these sales, shit myself for the first 6 months because nobody was even answering my texts. So
Wow.
the Nordstrom's more out in the burbs and the Saks is closer to the city. So
Hmm.
all of those burbs clients, they
In the
didn't want to
city,
come to Saks.
totally different
Yeah.
clientele. Yes.
There's no
So
memo program, right?
there
There's
was
no memo
no,
program.
not at that point, no. That is when I was like, I need to do something. So I started posting Louboutin soacates. Remember when those were the thing, soacates?
But they're back a little bit. Hey, Zendaya.
He,
I mean,
he is back. The Miss Z is the shoe of the moment. I started posting those on Instagram, and then from there, people would be like, "Do you have this Chanel bag? Do you have this? Do you have that?" And it went boom, boom, boom from there. And then I met the Hirschleifers through Instagram, was talking with them. They were like, "Would you ever want to come take a tour of the store?" Same thing
Oh, I love that. So through Instagram?
through
So had you ever
Instagram.
been there before? Because I have never been there. So
how,
like
and
I'm
how long have you been at Hirschleifers, by the way?
yeah.
So I've been at Hirschleifers for 9 years. You can
Wow.
follow me at Thomas Kissell.
Okay.
Yes.
At Thomas Kissell. And by the way, I do follow you. If you want to see some fun stuff that will make you want to shop, follow. Okay.
Yes.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fun.
I had never been to Hirschleifers before that, but there was another stylist in the Fifth Avenue Club who was like a top dog. Older lady, had been there for 30 years, kind of like the nurturing mother, maybe older aunt figure to me. I don't know if she would like me to call her my mother. She grew up with Lori out in the Roslyn area of Long Island, and she would buy things from her slavers that we didn't have. So when I would see all of these cool things on her, I'd be like, "Where'd you get that? Where's that jacket from? Where's that?" She had these Savan necklaces.
Seven Bacak.
Yeah, back in the day.
They
This
were
was
only sold really at Barney's and Hirschleifers,
I owe
really.
it all to this because this is a necklace that I saw on her and I freaked out when I saw it. I was like, oh my God, I love that. She told me in the store. I followed them on Instagram. I wasn't trying to do anything like following them. Maybe I'll shop at this store too.
Were you nervous to make the move?
I guess it was the fact that I would have to move to a new city, but I did want to move to New York. I always told my manager at Saks, I want to go to the New York flagship, blah, blah, blah. And she would always be like, I haven't heard back yet. Haven't heard back yet. Once I was talking with Marcy and Lori, I was like, okay, I was like, let me come out. And I loved the store. And I did have that feeling with them. I was like, I love them. They have good energy. The store's so cool. But I have to find an apartment. I have to pay this 15% broker's fee. Do I have all this money?
New York.
New York.
For our audience, just so everybody knows, Hirschleifers is a multi-brand luxury concept store that carries everything from clothing, shoes, bags, and
Everything.
it is one of the coolest stores in the world, actually, and it's over 100 years old, correct?
Yeah, 1910. Started at the
Wow.
Americana Manhasset.
And then to be able to kind of stay relevant and fresh.
Because
a lot.
it's family owned. So if they
Yeah.
see something and they need to pivot, they don't have to like email the buyers,
Right.
email the CEO, and then email the
Well, you can just
investor.
tell that they're so in love with the store. It's their heart, it's their soul,
They're
it's
there
their
every day.
passionate. And it's their perspective, which is why it's so unique and different. Kudos to them to really evolve it and seeing things before even other people see it.
Yep.
To me, it's one of the best I've ever been to.
I make a great living at Hirschleifers. I'm really happy there. I come home at night, watch Netflix, and cuddle with my cat. I'm really. I used to be much more exciting.
So you made the transition, you left Philly, you went to Hirschleifers. What was it like starting over in a new spot? With stylists and other sales individuals, this is not the easiest environment to be in. It is commission-based. You have to think of yourself, but also think of the store as a whole. The most important thing is, and that the customer never sees any of it.
You can
Well, the
never
other
let it
thing
come from.
too, Thomas, is like the New York clientele and the Long Island clientele. It's on another level. And I
Yes,
can't speak to Philly, but their expectations are
way bigger.
way bigger.
Yeah, I would say it was an easier transition business wise because at that point I had Instagram going and rolling. I pulled it all into my personal phone and everybody on Instagram followed me. I had clients globally at that point. So the transition business wise was easy. It was fine. But the first year was like I had my first New York typical rough
Moment.
little moment. And let's just say I found that I was not alone in the crawling with roaches. No, they were inside the fucking lights.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
No. Like I can't. My skin's crawling.
Yeah.
It's a Kafka moment of metamorphosis that you're going to wake up, right?
Roaches are my worst fear. Having that happen, I was about to skedaddle back to Philly so fast. But the business transitioned easier, thank God. I started making more money. I moved to Dumbo, and now I've been in Fide since like 2020, since the pandemic.
You say you grew up poor, and yet you deal with items that are very expensive, that are very precious. How did you get taste? How did you become so fascinated by or luxury in general,
I would
really?
say I kind of just absorbed everything around me. Like at Nordstrom, that was the beginning. So I was absorbing like how to run a business, how to give customers good experiences.
Yeah, but where was the education in dressing women and men? I mean, look, you probably weren't wearing luxury. So how did you know this skirt is by Elia? It's cut on the bias. Were you reading Women's Wear Daily?
No, no. I wish I had an exciting story for this. Kind of
Learning on the job. You're
came
learning on the
it
job.
came from starting with like, giving the customer experiences, and I'm sure those first couple appointments when I moved up in the women's at Nordstrom were to me, I thought they were great, but I'm sure a couple of those ladies were like, "What's going on?" But as I was,
Maybe they would say, like, what is this guy now? Why am I buying something
but I'm
from
sure
him?
at first I was telling them shit. I was just selling ice to an Eskimo.
You had that hustle mentality because you think you grew up in a harder environment, maybe?
Yeah, I always just really wanted more. And then working at Nordstrom, I started using
Yeah.
my Nordstrom credit card and I was buying all this stuff. And I was like, well, I want more than this. I would write thank you notes. I'm going to get a $50,000 sale. I'm going to have 100 customers by the end of the
Yeah.
year. I used to sit there and write gratitude lists every day before I would start my shift. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my parents. I'm grateful
Oh,
for
I
my
love this.
and that was the thing.
This. This is
Yes.
a new thing. I
Yep.
do
The
that.
five
I
minute
love
I
it.
have one literally next to my bed. Gratitude. It was the mindset and learning the law of attraction and how to make things work for you. And then as I would get different customers, different body types, different heights, different fits, I learned the fits through trial and error. I learned WeChat, I learned WhatsApp, I learned
Mm.
MailChimp and letting everybody's emails. And it became this huge thing. And then from each customer, I would learn perspective for sure, merged with my own. So I learned as I went, I guess. I made it work because I had to. And
Right.
with each challenge, I learned something new. I was just always, even if I didn't know what I was talking about with the fit, when we got to something that did look good, I knew what looked good and what didn't.
What's it like working for such an established company and with leaders such as Marcy and Maury?
It's amazing because the difference that I noticed going from Saks to Hirschleifers was I wasn't employee 21947 anymore. Like I'm Thomas, and I see them
Right.
there every day. They're in it. Like that is
Yeah.
their life. And I see them pretty much daily. I speak with them daily. They ask me about my business. They're with me on my business because some of my like VIP clients I need them to help me with.
That kind of
I didn't get that
drive. Yeah,
collaboration.
right. And that drive is contagious. When you see them working their butts off, that makes you want to work that much harder too and build those
And it
relationships.
just feels authentic, as opposed to walking into a Saks.
When you walk in, it feels disconnected in a
Yeah.
department store. No shade to Saks. At
No.
any department store.
We
Yeah.
love you, Marissa.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Jody at Saks. She's fabulous. She helps me with the row,
love
but we
them.
go to
I
the
owe
row.
them.
We're going to get into the row. We
Yeah,
are
we
gonna
gotta
get
go
into
to the
the row.
row.
What's it like being known as Thomas Kissell at Hirschleifers? You've created this persona. Hirschleifers is an extension of who you are almost to the world. How hard is it to balance Thomas Kissell in the mirror versus who you project in the world or how other people see you?
So
Because that's what we want to know. We want to know what's more to Thomas than just the row.
So that's an interesting question because I am just me. Like I'm just me. If you ask me which wallet I have right now, I have my credit cards taped together in my wallet and they're falling out. I have supplements not even in a pill container in my other pocket, just in there with the lint.
Oh, no. You don't know what you're swallowing or
I know,
what's
I
The
know.
on
different Goyard pouches that they do. I
I
always
need a
see
Goyard pouch for my
Marcy.
Don't you guys carry Judith
like
Lieber?
Marcy,
You
Lori,
get
you
a-
got an extra one somewhere.
I know. They've got 17 that they pull out of the big bag.
Get one, please.
Yeah, exactly.
So
You got to get
that
you some
link.
American Exotics goods, okay?
Oh,
Yes. Okay. There we go. Perfect.
Would you like to plug again right now? Plug your Instagram for everybody. It's at
At Thomas period Kissell, Kissell.
blow everyone a kiss real quick and then let's keep it moving. There we go. Okay, moving on. Liz with the next question.
a lot of people walk into these stores and it's like I grew up, my dad owns his own store. We always talk about like clients who are walking in and they're just busting your balls, or like how do you know when someone's coming in and they really want your help and they're really there to buy versus like browsing? How do you distinguish?
I guess I should say another part about me personally that really helped me being in this business is like have I want to say empathic.
You're like a therapist.
I can feel somebody's energy and vibes right away.
Okay.
And even though they're saying one thing, if there's an undercurrent of something buzzing underneath what they're saying, I can feel it.
Yeah.
But you never know when a looky-loo is going to turn into a customer,
Oh,
So
for sure. But
Yeah.
you can tell when someone's there to really
Yeah,
do
to
some
really
Does it,
shop or
does
not.
it take one to know one? Maybe.
Like,
Here's the thing. Here's how I think about it. Even if I'm going into a store,
hmm
I don't want to waste someone's time and
hmm
look and that. Like that's somebody else's time. That's their
I'll
business.
just
Like
say, like, I'm just looking, like, don't worry.
yeah, like just browsing. Don't
You
mind
can
me. And then if
trade
I
over
want
there.
something, then I'll come over. But like I don't want to waste someone's time. Like that's their. They're not here to just service me for shits and giggles.
You still always give great customer service, whether they're buying or not. Obviously, if they're wasting your time, your time is valuable, especially Thomas'
Yes.
time. Some
I will
random.
give it a good 30 minutes. Like even if
Yeah.
I can't feel them out, I'm gonna be determined to get this person to buy
Right.
something.
Right.
Sometimes it does pay off, but
Yeah.
those people that are really there just bopping around, you can tell.
Yeah. You can tell.
You manage millions of dollars worth of client business. What's the secret sauce to keeping those relationships strong and fresh?
I guess it's when a client becomes not just a client, but they become a friend. I'm talking to them almost every day about their kids started a new school and she went here in the summer and spent her summer in this country. Her daughter's getting married. When I become their friend and also their
Yep.
therapist and they have my personal number, not just my work
Mm.
number, they can text me
Yeah.
anytime. I know them, I know their life, I know their family. That's the secret. Don't just be in it to get them for everything they got.
Like
Don't
it's
be
not just
transactional,
transaction.
be
Yeah.
about
It's like giving you your trust.
always be honest, be authentic.
Right.
My clients know that.
What's your personal sales philosophy? Are you more
Hmm.
about product knowledge or the closing technique, the verbiage? What's the word you say the most? It's amazing. Oh, it looks so fabulous.
I'm obsessed beyond is what I say.
Oh, I love that.
Is
That's
what I
it.
say all the time. And another thing is like after every sale, I always say thank you for shopping with me. Always, because
Oh,
like they could
I love
shop with me, they could shop anywhere, they could shop on any website with any other guy on Instagram, and they chose to do it with me. So even if it's like sunglasses or a hair tie from Chrome Hearts,
that.
yeah,
Hmm.
I appreciate it.
Also, I have only known you for this amount of time, and you're already a fun time. So
Oh,
there's
thank you.
something to that.
Anxiety away.
People want to have a good time and an experience,
I'm also
and
just authentic to myself. I didn't let being in fashion change like who I am. Like even when we're
you're
in the
still.
office, doing inappropriate things and making jokes that I shouldn't. I'm just me.
But I think people appreciate that because you can walk into some of these other stores, and it can be intimidating for
Mhm.
people. It almost feels like
Even
sometimes
I
you're
feel weird.
bothering, and you're like, "Wait a minute, I'm like,
Am I
you should be
bothering you?
nice to me. I'm here to shop."
Successful
Exactly.
stores don't make it intimidating. You want to feel like you can walk in and hang out and bop with your
You're
fucking.
hanging out. You're shopping with your friends.
Yeah,
I mean, we did the Kingdom like a living room because we wanted people to feel like they were actually in their
you
own
want to
living room.
chill.
You can.
Yeah.
But Hirschleifers is a beast within itself. I imagine that you're running all over the place from one department to the next department. Do you work a lot on appointments? Are you floating on the floor? How can people actually shop with you in person?
That's a good point. They can't find me on the floor. I'm not on the floor. I'm in the personal shopping offices. I work by appointment. DM me, text me, email me. All my info's in my Instagram. They could set up an appointment whatever day. Even if I'm not going to be there that day, if somebody wants to come in, I'll be there.
Okay.
What's the hottest item right now that everybody is calling
Ooh,
and DMing for?
I
Chrome
like
Hearts
that.
t-shirts and Chrome Hearts hoodies.
Chrome hearts.
Every time they call and say, I don't have it.
Richard, Lori, come on, we want you.
Can you explain to me this Chrome Hearts phenomenon? I do not own anything by them, so maybe I'm less familiar with it. What is the phenomenon about it?
I mean, definitely their business plan, the way that they're making it so hard to get, you want what you can't get. And I mean,
Hmm.
if they're anybody you can't get it, it's like maybe you can get a Birkin before you get a Chrome Hearts hoodie. Like
Wow.
at that point.
Really? A hoodie is that difficult?
Scarcity. Maybe I need a t-shirt.
Mhm.
All right.
It really does say a lot about distribution, controlling your own brand, and not going on sale, and
Yeah, don't
growth of
compromise.
luxury. Yeah, so
Yeah.
kudos to them,
Yeah,
actually. They
kudos to
really
them.
are relevant.
Well, I feel like we've now entered into this more quiet luxury, although
I'm
maybe we're
so
going
sick of
back.
fire.
I was just about to ask you, what's your thoughts on that? Where do you see it
Put the
going?
beige sweaters away, everyone.
I'm sick of it. I can't stand it. It has its place. Tonal dressing, all
Yeah.
monotonal thing. Like fashion is like art that you wear and you express yourself through. How am I supposed to express myself through a beige sweater with beige pants? Or maybe I put a gray button-up shirt on with my beige pants instead. We need to have fun again.
So you
Okay.
encourage your client to break out of the box and to be
Please.
less boring.
Let's think maximalism, no more minimalism.
Oh, okay.
We're done with it. I try to tell my clients if fashion is art that you wear, I am not the painter or the sculptor. You are. And I'm the curator. I'm helping you find the place in your apartment where the painting looks the best, the lighting that accentuates the colors in the painting. It's all about you, and I'm helping you remember who you are and what you enjoy and bringing it up.
I love that. Speaking of clients, do you have a favorite client story or a sale that you'll never forget? Something that was outrageous?
I have a funny one that kind of ties back to the guy that walked in to return his tires at North. Shortly after that, this guy, he was walking through with his girlfriend at the time. I was standing at the register and I was probably like writing my thank you notes. He walked by and behind me, I guess these Prada shoes that he likes. So he walked over and he picked it up and he was like, "Oh, hey, excuse me." And I was like, "Oh, how can I help you?" Da, 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 da. He was like, "Do you have this in whatever his size was?" I was like, "Okay, let me look it up." I looked it up. "Yeah, we have it." He was like, "How many do you have?" And I was like, "In your size?" Or he was like, "Yeah, how many nines do you have?" And I was like, "It says that we have 5, and then we also have it in brown. We have 5 brown, and then I could order. There's 10 more in this store and 10 more in that store." He goes, "Okay, I'll take 20 black ones. I'll take 20 brown ones. I want to ship 10 to this house, 10 to that house. I'll take 10 with
Oh,
me."
wow.
That was my first, like, no shade to them, but a good sale was like $2,000. Or
Right,
What
right,
was
right.
that sale?
that sale was $30,000, $40,000. So I was shitting myself. I was in the shoe. I was looking at the guy and I'm like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And I'm like, "Okay, which house is this going to? Or Florida? Okay, California."
Oh my God.
And
Does
then
he have Amoroso roll money?
it was beyond black card. Played with a black card. I shipped his
Wow.
shoes, and it was crazy. And then he became a good client from there.
Wow.
I sent him a thank you note.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
you
each house.
I sent each house. I wrote it in different color for each house.
Right now, it's New York Fashion Week. A lot of designer debuts in Paris and Milan. You
Yes.
have a lot of changing of the guard from Matthew Blase at Chanel, Louise Trotter at Bottega, the Proenza boys at Loewe, Jonathan
Mhm.
Anderson at Dior, Sarah Burton at Givenchy makes her return, as well as Alessandra Michele at Valentino,
Yeah.
and Pierre Paolo at Balenciaga. Who are you most excited for? Who's overhyped? Do we love Michael Ryder at Celine? What are your takes?
The thing that I am most excited about that we've already seen is Michael Ryder at Salene. For
Mm.
sure. I'm almost like, I can't believe that I've been in this long enough to see the luggage bags when they were a craze before come and go. And now the number one bag that everybody's asking me about is Michael Ryder's take on the luggage bags.
They all want the happy face?
Yes, they all want the new luggage bags.
Oh,
So to
wow.
see that go full circle is like, well, I need to like dye my gray hairs. Like I need to do like something because
A
now
little, a
we're
little
back
less.
to the luggage bag.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then of course Matthew Blasi at Chanel. I can't wait to see what he does.
Exciting.
Our favorite topic that Liz and I can't get enough of. Let's talk the row, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's talk the row.
It's new for me because I didn't get it. It is quiet luxury though. That's back to the quiet luxury thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get it. But then you try on some of the coats. I was out there this weekend. Jonna at the row.
Well, now
The
you're getting
coats.
your row from me, obviously.
Yeah, there we go. But the fit, there is something to the fit, the feeling, the fabric. What are your thoughts on it? Who is the row shopper? Can you spot them when they walk in?
You can definitely spot them when they
Okay.
walk in. It's almost like the Phoebe Philo Celine girl has graduated and become the row girl.
Mhm.
And I
But
like
is that the case, or has the Phoebe Philo girl only become the row girl because Phoebe Philo took a vacay? Now she's back at Hirschleifers.
Yeah, she's back. She's at Hirschleifers. There was definitely a void for a little bit when Phoebe left Celine and the row filled it. And now that Phoebe's back out with her own brand, I can't keep it stocked.
Would you say that Phoebe's edgier and the row's a little bit more Upper East Side?
I would say Phoebe is edgier, cooler silhouettes, maybe, whereas the row is simpler. That girl is definitely the same girl because she'll take a cool jacket from Phoebe Philo and pair it with the pants and the top from the row to balance the jacket. It's the same
Got
girl.
it. How do you feel about women who just come in and ask for the Margaux?
Well, I don't even know. Am I allowed to say?
Now everybody wants the Marlowe. I'm trying to get Liz to
So,
get a Marlowe
so
tote.
I can get you the Marlowe if you want
Yeah,
the
because it
Marlowe.
zips at the top.
Mhm.
It's a different look. I like
Liz has got a Liz has got a 10 or a 12. What do you have?
share that I went a little crazy.
Overboard?
I got a little overboard, but I got a 10. I got a 15. I'm looking at the 12 in the brown. I like the pebble. Do I need a saddle leather?
I
Like
think you need a saddle leather. I think you need one of each.
See?
You know.
Uh-oh, I could already
You
tell
need a
this.
saddle leather when you're going to care for it and you're having a nice evening out, and you need a
Right,
pebble leather when you're running around in and out of cabs all day, so it won't get.
exactly. And I'm putting
Have
my
you had any
glasses.
interaction with Mary Kate Ashley?
I have never met them personally. I would love to.
We need them on
Yeah,
next.
Yeah, Michelle Cooper, Chris Bright, make it happen.
make it happen. Let's do something.
Something.
Moving on. If you weren't in sales, what would your dream job be?
Huh. Wow. Okay, do I answer this? Honestly, my dream job, if I wasn't in, I would either do something where I work from home from my laptop and my phone, maybe run my own business, and I can travel, I can be with my family more and not have to be committed to a set schedule as much. And if I couldn't do that, this is going to sound crazy. I don't mean to sound woo-woo, but I would be an energy healer or something like that because I definitely
Oh.
have something going on which helps me do sales and interact.
Oh, wow.
When you're meeting up top clients, what would we find you wearing in the store? Are you a Chrome Hearts guy? Are you an Off-White guy? Are you a Laura Piana guy?
So right now, if you can see, I have a cat shirt on.
Oh my
Which
God, I
is
love it.
on Mihara Yasuhiro, which we carry
Okay.
and you can shop, and we have more than just cat shirts. So I'm more of a t-shirt and ripped jeans and cool blazer on top, baggy jeans and a Chrome Hearts t-shirt and cool sneakers.
Do you ever feel pressure that you have to always be wearing the hottest thing? You're in the business and people are buying from you. Or do you feel like, you know what? A black t-shirt's fine for today.
Yeah, that's exactly how I am. If I'm being authentic to myself, I'm gonna wear a black t-shirt, black jeans, and a cool sneaker. It could be fine.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to meet a client before an event or meet their family, I'll throw on a suit jacket and dress pants. I'll throw a t-shirt under the blazer instead of
Right.
wearing a button-up or something like that with necklaces.
I like the necklaces.
Dress it up.
Do you sell a lot of core or a lot of sexy party?
I personally have a lot of sexy party clients, so I do a lot of that. But it's definitely more every day for sure. Like a good blazer.
Shout out Janine Howard. We love you.
Dean has some good things from me for sure. We
Oh,
collaborated on a couple things. She had
she is looking fire, right? Like, her fashion
her
week
fashion,
look.
yes,
Oh,
beyond.
also, she's just
Wine
gorgeous.
Gucci trench coat. That wine Gucci trench coat.
Her face. I mean, like, she's got the face card. Come on, she
But
could wear like her
she also like gets it. So clients like her are
Right.
fun. Like I can be like, well, would you try this? And she'll be like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
come on.
That's
See it on her Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out her Instagram.
What's your take on street style? Are guys moving away from street and moving into more sartorial? Or do you see a mixture of both? You guys have a sneaker shop known as Market. You
Yeah.
guys have a Kith shop and shop. So what's that like? Times are changing a little bit.
So definitely for men is moving away from streetwear. They're definitely going towards more tailored looks. Logomania is going away a little bit, but like it's like kind of coming back again. For men, definitely streetwear is moving away, but it's kind of like can you do your baggy jeans with a t-shirt and then put a blazer on and a row loafer, make it not so
Elevated a little
street.
bit?
Yeah.
Bro loafer. My mom's
Yeah.
been looking for one.
The soft loafer that
Soft
you know
loafer.
why? The soft loafer, when you try that bad boy on, you're like,
I can
"Ugh,
literally wear it with no sock and not get any
it's
blisters.
still
They do really
divine."
perfect a toe pitch. They really know how to
It's
make a shoe.
amazing.
In your opinion, what's the most timeless piece someone should own?
A Chanel jacket.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
But we're gonna do the Chanel jacket, but we're gonna do it with a t-shirt and we're gonna do it with ripped jeans and we're gonna style it up.
Now, are you going with a core jacket that someone can wear all the time, or something special like a Meteor d'Arts where you're gonna splurge?
I think if it's a collector client who's a longtime client, we're definitely going with the métier, the intricate pieces. But if it's a newer client or a client's daughter, we're gonna do as close as we can get because they don't always have a Chanel classic black blazer, and then we're gonna make it young, cool, and fun.
I could already tell a day with Thomas would be very dangerous.
But it would be fun.
No, it would be so fun. It would be too fun. That's the problem.
And how do you deal with clients who want the same thing at the same time and you only have one?
I decide by who texted me first.
Yeah,
Whoever
Okay,
texts
that's
first, I'm gonna be fair.
good.
I'm gonna give it to them.
We'll keep that.
In 2025, you've been doing this for a while. It's more digital, books, people are DMing. Can you talk about and elaborate on what it's like to be a digital stylist? There's a lot of hanger posts, there's a lot of look posts. Sometimes they're on a model, but it seems that you are very raw in unboxing in the sense of it just came out of the box, it's fresh. People are watching you and they're seeing new, 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 new. And if it's
Yeah.
not new, it's newly fresh how to style it. Could you talk about your technique and your method?
It's kind of exactly like you said. I would say, let's say like 80-20, 80 from the phone, 20% in person or me going to their house. But it's creating an urgency. When I post stuff to the stories and I'm like, new Celine just dropped. Now that I've been doing it for so long, the people that have followed me throughout know that if they wait till tomorrow to reply to that story, it's going to be gone. So it's creating a sense of urgency, letting them know what's the newest, what's the hottest thing to get. I posted it.
You do have a perspective. It doesn't seem that you're just posting everything that's just coming in the store. We're not seeing.
You're
Yeah.
curated.
Yeah, so I'm like, when the new Celine drops, I'm gonna put, I like this jacket with this pant, I like this
Right.
tag with this thing, and then
Or you thinking of your customer?
I know who's who, like when they DM me, and like I know them well enough to where if they reply to a jacket, but I have something else that just came that maybe I didn't necessarily post, I'll take it over to text, be like, oh, you should get this, look at this bag that just came in, and go from there.
But also, what I think is really great is that sometimes you need the visualization, someone to help you put it together, because that's not always, that's not everybody's skill set.
Exactly.
And so that's part of why I think they're following you. Okay, how this looks good, but how am I placing
like
it within
that
the
jacket.
closet I already had? What am I doing with it?
Exactly.
And then when you show it, you're like, oh yeah, I need that.
I think it's time for Schmooze Fest.
Okay, I love this part. Quick, fun, rapid fire questions. We've heard about your journey, but I want to get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
So here we go. What's a client splurge that still makes you smile?
It would be a client got a Horse and Boo ID bracelet, and she got her kids' initials on it.
Last thing you added to your own closet.
This Horse and Boo ring
Oh,
is good. These Chrome Hearts glasses are new.
I love the glasses. Dream collab. Which brand and celebrity pairing do you want to say?
Besides Liz and I at Bouton.
The dream collab.
Is it because I'm into Zoe Kravitz right now?
I love Zoe Kravitz. I love her look. I would
love to join with Zoe.
but I want her to come out. I think she's a Saint Laurent spokeswoman. I want her to come out of that.
Yeah, what would you put her in? What would you put her in?
I would go for Alaya first if I was sticking to what I know she already likes, but there's a new brand. There's a couple new brands that we have that I would put her in that nobody knows. I think she would kind of appreciate having her.
Drop a name right now.
Ruad NYC is new to her Schleifers. I personally love it.
Oh,
It's great.
okay.
So
Love
that would be one designer that would be not necessarily trending, but up and coming, and is going to be hot.
Hirschleifer's very careful and curated on who they bring, and they don't just jump on the trend because somebody's big. They try to really find somebody that's
They definitely try to curate things that are going to stay in the store. They don't want to like bring something in and throw it out the next season. They want it to grow. And
What's the most underrated brand right now?
can I use the same brand?
Yeah.
So they're not necessarily underrated. They haven't taken off yet. Ruad and NYC. There's a cargo denim jacket, and the collar comes up, and it has burgundy leather on the inside, and the outside rust color, and it's insane. So that is going to be one to keep your eye on.
Okay,
Are
love
you
it.
moving a lot of Totem?
Totem does well. Those pajama sets.
Everyone's wearing. When I was in London, a lot of the girls were wearing those. I will say, I love the Totem tanks. Like the way they're cut they're very flattering.
Everything is really good. The tank, the tee,
really good.
their coat.
Really
Right now,
nice.
going in for a fall are nice.
Ooh.
Mhm.
What's a closet item you'll never get rid of?
Jewelry.
Yeah.
So it would be this lock.
Oh, I love it.
Salon Bichachi. Yeah.
Runway show you drop everything to attend.
Matthew Blase at Chanel.
Yeah. All right.
For sure.
All right, Bruno Pavlovsky, send the invitation.
Style icon you'd love to dress, living or dead.
Rosie Huntington Whiteley.
Biggest wow moment you've had with a client transformation.
The client came in that wasn't necessarily happy with herself or her body and kind of just needed a guiding hand. And there are things that you can wear that will fit you better. We got her a couple things that fit better, worked with her closet, and then she lost like 40 pounds from there. Like it was like meeting me and us getting together was the start, and now she's happier and now she feels good and she found herself.
What's your favorite TV show?
Hunting Wives right
Okay,
now.
everyone's talking about this.
If you
Do I have to
haven't
watch it?
fucking seen Hunting Wives, you need
I have
to
to
watch.
This with Brittany Snow and Madeline Ackerman?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's kind of, is it lesbian adjacent or something? I'm hearing there's
I
like a
mean,
lot of
let's just
like.
say I shit myself multiple times throughout the series. Like and it's
We have cleanup on aisle 2.
the last book I read was Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. The first, well, not necessarily the first book.
Crown of Thorns, which I haven't read. But
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. All three of those series, I'm addicted.
Who gives you more stress, clients or coworkers?
We'll say it depends on the day.
Oh, okay. Okay, speaking of anxiety, which client text gives you more anxiety? Call me or need it tomorrow or need it
Definitely
today?
call me. Definitely.
Call me. Yeah,
It's
because
like
it's like the
now I'm shitting
unknown.
myself. Why am I calling you?
Right.
If you need it next day, I'll get it to you. I'll fly it to you, swim it to you, walk it to you, drive it. Somehow I'll get whatever you need. But call me?
Yeah.
Like, remember that $10,000 bag that I bought last week? I don't know if I love it. That's what I think the call me is going to be.
Exactly. Biggest flex purchase you've ever witnessed firsthand outside of the 78 Pradas.
That was a flex.
That was
The biggest flex.
Who taught you the most about style? Parents, a mentor.
Magazine.
Obviously, some of it's instinctual, but
Probably my friend at Saks, the head stylist at Saks in the Fifth Avenue
okay.
Club, and the Hirschleifers. Everybody there, and Instagram, social media, and just seeing
Yeah.
what different people are doing. I feel like there's not like rules. I don't believe there are. Like, there's some colors that maybe traditionally you don't want to match with the other color thing that might not fit you great, but overall, if you see something and you like it, I think you should wear it.
It's great. No,
We've
it's
heard
true.
it here
Mhm.
from Thomas.
Okay.
Time for a little this or that, a little this or that with Mr. Thomas Kissell. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let me drink more coffee.
Neutrals forever or full color explosion?
Full color explosion.
Closet purge or closet expansion?
Closet expansion.
Yeah.
Watch or shoes? Which do you notice first?
Both.
Mm.
So if I see a nice watch, depending on which watch it is, I might
Mm.
be having it to flex.
Okay.
But then if I see a row loafer or a shoe that not everybody knows, like an if you know kind of shoe, I know you
Right.
definitely get it.
Boisterous client or silent poker face client?
Loud, boisterous, any day.
Classic tailoring or streetwear edge?
A combination of both.
I think I know this one. Phone call or text message?
Text message. Definitely.
First impression or final follow-up?
Okay, so first impressions are everything, and you can feel somebody's energy right away. Are you feeling them? Are you not feeling them?
Weekend shopping appointment or weekday power lunch?
Weekday power lunch.
Mm.
Private trunk show or public showroom floor?
Private trunk show.
Big single sale or multiple small wins?
Love that big single sale, but multiple small wins.
A style over comfort or comfort over style?
Mm.
Comfort with style.
Ooh, I like that.
Selling product or selling yourself?
Myself, for sure.
I love it.
Loved it.
Nosh of the day, where we're going to discuss recent favorite restaurants, recipes, where you want to go, or maybe where you don't want to go. Jason, you're up first.
So this week I went to an oldie but goodie on US 1 in Miami on about 124th Waltani Thai. It's a small Thai restaurant. It is
Okay.
delicious. I got a little tiger's tear, a little wonton
I
soup,
love Thai.
chicken satay. Yeah, it was great.
Love a chicken satay moment.
Yummy. Ooh, we
Yeah,
have to get
with
that
the peanut
tonight.
sauce.
Sauce.
And it
Love
has
the peanut
vinegar
sauce.
sauce with the cucumbers and onions. Delish. Tom, I see you, Poopa. He's from Siam and he went over to Tani Thai.
Oh,
Are you in Miami now, Jason?
Currently in Miami, and I'll be back in New York in October.
Okay.
Okay, my nosh, I just went there. It's new. It's the Burley Bakery on 69th Street in the
Ooh.
Upper East Side. It's really, oh my God. You walk in. Apparently it's London based, but it's very French.
Okay.
The smell when you walk in is to die. They have homemade pastries. They had quiche. They have chocolate bars. They have a cafe with seating upstairs. They said they're going to get seating outside, but honestly, I just grabbed a little thing, a nice coffee, and then I walked it a block away from Central Park. The best.
Ideal. Take a little walk through the
Ideal.
park.
All right, Thomas, what's your nosh?
Okay, so my nosh would be Cipollini in the American.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, literally every day for lunch, it's right there. I walk down, I've never had a bad thing. So shout out to Cipollini.
What's your go-to order?
It is a couple doors down from Hirschleifers. They have a cafe on the side if you're doing a quick lunch, and then they have the main restaurant in the front. My main thing would be a tortellini salad with grilled chicken on top. That's my
Okay.
favorite thing. They don't always have the tortellini, so when they do,
Okay, but as part of nosh, we also ask, what's your bagel order?
Everything bagel with scallion cream cheese.
It is time for our mitzvah of the day, a moment where we take a break from the hustle and spotlight everyday acts of kindness. Today, with Thomas being our guest, we're going to focus on donating clothes that we don't use anymore. Give it to your housekeeper. Give it to somebody you know who could really use it.
Clothes can change your whole world, right? We were talking about before. It empowers you to feel better. It can go help you go get a job. Like clothes are crucial. I know it's all fun.
Somebody can use it for a job interview.
Well, that wraps this episode with Thomas Kissell. Thank you so much for joining. This was awesome. We learned so much. We had so much fun with you.
I had so much fun.
My
anxiety is gone thanks to you guys.
Yay.
Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow us at Hustle and Schmear on Instagram. You can follow Thomas Kissell at Thomas Kissell. That's KISSELL. On that note, Liz, bring your black cards and your platinum cards.
Whatever cards.
Thank you again, Thomas. Liz, please read us out.
Alrighty, the hustle is real.
And the smear is extra.